well, this is my new 16th upload video. Can you say hi? Today I'm going to read part 3 Die Wimpy Kid book Hardlock. That's where we left off today. So that was part 1. I think that was part 1. That was part 2 again. And then that's part 3 again. So you guys enjoy it, and you guys enjoy it too. On this thing. Okay. Friday. I hate to say it, but Mom's prediction about me and Riley is starting to come true. Ever since Abigail and Riley got together, Abigail has been sitting at a lunch table, which was all boys. I already mentioned how she's not a fan of the chocolate milk bubble blowing thing, but there's a lot of other stuff she doesn't like either. One of them is 5-second rule. All the guys at our table agree that if you drop a piece of food on the floor, as long as you pick it up within 5 seconds, it's okay to eat. A new twist someone came up with recently is that you can grab a piece of food off the floor even if you're not the one who actually dropped it. I lost two chocolate chip cookies and a foot stuck the way already. This new rule has caused some other problems, though. Yesterday, Freddie Harlan ate a piece of ham off the floor because he thought Cara Dumas dropped it, but it was actually their friend in the group had lunch before us. It might even be from before that, because Freddie started to feel sick and ended up in the nurse office the rest of the day. Something tells me they don't have the 5-second rule at the table Abigail used to sit at, or probably at the other girls' tables. Either another thing I bet they don't have is French Fry Fridays. They serve burgers in the cafeteria every Friday, but the meat is gray and tastes like a wet sponge. Plus, they serve sweet potato fries now instead of regular French fries. But Nolan Tango's mom works part-time in the library, and every Friday she brings Nolan a cheeseburger and fries from the fast food place on the corner. Nolan eats his fries, but he always lets the rest of us have whatever falls into the bag. And I've been seeing kids practically come to blows over a few cold French fries. We decided the only way to prevent someone from getting hurt was to split the fries up evenly. So, he brought an Alice order to divide them and give everyone an equal number. The rest of us keep an eye on Alex and make sure he's not taking extra for himself. Some kids eat all of their fries at once, but I nibble mine real slow to make them last as long as possible. But no matter how many fries we get, it's never enough. Today, there were only 3 fries in the bag, and we had to split them 10 ways. So, you had a couple kids paid Nolan a dime, each just to smell the fries on his breath. And I think that's what made Abigail finally decide to look for another place to sit. When Abigail moved to a different table, she took Riley with her. But that's fine with me, because it means more French fries for the rest of us. Abigail and Riley moved to the couple's table, which is only place in the whole cafeteria where there's still room to sit. After Valentine's Day dance, almost all the couples in our grade broke up, so Riley and Abigail didn't have any trouble finding a spot. The reason the couples have a whole table all to themselves is because no one else can stand to be around them. Let me just say that you couldn't pay me to sit and watch Abigail feed Riley his pudding every day. The second that Riley and Abigail left our table, 2 guys still right into empty spots. There were enough seats in the cafeteria for all of the kids in a lunch period, so there's actually a line to get one. If you didn't get a seat on the first day of school, you were out of luck. There are some kids who have been waiting since September, and they'll probably still be waiting for a seat on the last day of school. I feel pretty lucky I got a seat because the people who didn't get to find a place to sit anywhere they can. The kids in the middle of the line have pretty much given up hope that they were going to get a seat, so some of them have started selling their spots to the kids behind them. I heard that Bradley Connor sold his position at the number 15 spot, Glenn Harris. There was one spot back for $5 and ice cream sandwich. Unfortunately for me, the two kids in the front of the line were in a row, and it's twin brother Andy, and they took Abigail and Riley's spots. Ern and Andy had physical education right before lunch, and those guys both fake their gym showers like I do. Even though I set the table with a bunch of guys, I wouldn't call any of them my extra friends, because when we head outside for recess, we all go separate ways. I used to hang out with Riley during recess, but those days are over. It's time for me to strike out on my own. But the problem is, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. First of all, there are some kids I have to watch out for on the playground. A few years ago, Mom invited a bunch of my classmates to my birthday party, but she thought I already had enough toys, and she said on the invitation, "Usually, when you open presents at your birthday party, all the other kids are jealous. But at my party, I think people just felt sorry for me." Unfortunately, Mom's idea caught on with a bunch of other moms in our neighborhood. And nowadays, I have to be careful whenever I see a kid walking around recess carrying a new book. Then there's a line feet in this guy. I got into a situation with those guys a few summers ago, and there's been a bad blood between us ever since. One day, me and Riley went down to the school to ride our bikes. On the basketball court, but Leon and his friends showed up a few minutes later. They told us that they were going to have to leave so they can play basketball. I told Leon we can make a compromise and he can have one half of the court and we can ride our bikes on the other. But they didn't like that idea to give us the boots. On the ride home, I was really mad that we let ourselves get pushed around like that. And I wanted to do something about it. A few days later, Mom asked me out of the blue if I wanted her to sign me up for Superhero Training Academy. She showed me the flyer and I was sold. I couldn't wait to graduate from Superhero Training Academy and show Leon his gang a thing or two. Riley's mom signed him up too, and we were both pretty excited about it. But on the first day, I realized it was a total scam. First of all, the Superhero Training Academy was in a gymnastics room in the YMCA, and not some secret bunker underneath the building. Then I found the whole superpower part was a joke. So me and Riley were stuck in a day camp for a week, while our moms ran errands, and at the end we didn't even get the masks or costumes or anything cool like that. We just got these stupid certificates. A few weeks later, we went down to the school on our bikes again. And sure enough, Leon and his friends were in a basketball court. But I guess I shouldn't give Riley the heads up that his superhero dream was totally worthless. Aside from the kids, I need to avoid, like Leon, there are a few different groups that hang out together at recess. But I don't think I really fit in with any of them. There are some kids who play a fantasy card game, another group that just hangs out and reads. Then, there was a group that plays on the field. A few months ago, the school banned any games in volleyball because too many kids were getting hurt. So these guys made up a game where somebody shoot is hit the ball. But don't even ask me what the point of the game is. Eric Lynn hangs out with sketchy friends behind the school where the teachers can't see them. I heard if he wants to buy an old report or homework assignment, he's the guys he taught to. The girls hang out with groups too. There's one jumps rope near the side of the school and another just hopscotch 50 feet away. I've heard the two groups don't get along, but I have no idea what it's all about. I'll tell you, the group I wish I can join, and that's the girls who hang out near the cafeteria door and gossip about everyone who walks by. I tried to slip into that group before, but it's pretty clear outsiders weren't welcome. The only place where boys and girls hang out together is on the playground. Some of the kids have started playing girls chase boys, which was a big thing back in elementary school. I tried to get on the girls chase boys game over the years, but most of the girls are only interested in chasing the popular guys like Bryce Anderson. Every so often during girls chase boys, Somebody will yell and flip the whole game. It goes back and forth like that till the bell rings and it's time to go inside. The only problem with the game is never say what you're supposed to do when you actually catch someone. I remember the time in 5th grade when we were playing Wars Chase Girls and I caught Kara Potter fair and square. Kara reported me to the playground monitor who made me sit against the wall for the rest of the recess. I'm pretty sure the school called my parents too. I think the school realized there were just some kids who had trouble joining with the others at recess. So a few weeks ago, they turned the bully report station on the playground to a fine and friend station. I always thought the fine and friend station was a lame idea, but it's not like I have a lot of options these days. I don't know if people didn't notice a blue light going off or if anyone was just too busy playing girls chase boys. But no kids came over. I think Mr. Nerd must have felt sorry for me because he watched over a bunch of checkers. I guess he was better than nothing, but I hope Mr. Nerd doesn't think this is going to be a regular thing. I hope you guys enjoy this I love this wimpy kid book. I hope you guys enjoy this new 16th upload video. I will make another new 17th upload video on today's Valentine's Day. Okay. So I'll make another new 17th upload video on Friday, February 16th. I love Valentine's Day so much, and I was upset about the candy. So, like, the little kids at school, so I was upset about it, because, oh my gosh, I was upset, because, I was upset about going to school anymore, alright, so, I hope you guys enjoy this video. We will see you guys later. Say bye, Elmo. Alrighty, so everything is quiet in here. So especially when it's quiet, it's so much I feel. If I feel like there's no pain anymore, I can just say oh my gosh, I'm trying to make sure I get all my videos caught up. Everything I'm trying to make sure I get my videos caught up. Bye, guys.